Today we're going to cook a 5-pound chuck roast. We're going to shred it when it's done and it's going to be wonderful. Let's go inside and take a look. Welcome back. Now let's get cooking with TGG. All right, today we're going to have beef chuck roast. This is Angus. This is going to be Angus beef. This is Sam's Club. You go to Costco, go to your places. But it's going to be 5 pounds total. It's going to be 2 pieces. We're going to brown and get into the roaster. Step number 1, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on this for my, well, I guess you call it a binder, call it whatever you want, but we're going to olive oil it up. That way when it browns, it's going to brown really nice. Just a little bit, don't overdo it. Look at that fat, that's going to come out real nice in the juices. All right, now we're just going to do a little salt on there, a little pepper, fresh cracked pepper. Nice little garlic. Got to have a little bit of garlic on that meat. What you do to one side, you do to the other. You want to take this beautiful hunk of meat and sear that. Listen to that. Get in there, Jack. Listen. Yeah, don't be afraid to sear it up nice. It'll hold the juices in. All right, we're going to flip it over. Make sure you get it nice and brown. Don't be afraid. It'll give this nice color. Lock in the flavor, seasoning. Let's take that brown beef. We're going to put it in the pan. Get our other brown beef here. Put that in the pan. There you go. We go. Whoop. The camera lady got sprayed by beef. So there we go. We got our meat in there. Hup. Right, Jack? You don't like that? Now we want to take some broth. Get your beef broth. I do 50% less sodium. And we just want to pour that in there. About a quarter of the way, Jackie, I should say, on the meat. We don't want to make soup.
On that side.
Right about there. How's that look? You show the, about quarter way up on the beef. That's probably about a cup of beef. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our fancy onion soup, Lipton onion, 1 packet for now. And I'm going to not spread it on the beef itself. I want to put it in the broth, really. And we'll mix that up a little bit. And then as we shred the beef, we'll put another one. Sort of mix that around a little bit. Get that au jus. I'm not putting any Worcestershire or anything like that. This is going to be literally beef broth with some Lipton onion soup. I mean, this is the most simple recipe in the world. We're going to. Okay. Can you hear that, Jackie? I'm trying to tape your knife and I'm red. There you are. So now let's take some rosemary leaves. Sprinkle that right on the meat itself. All right, get some rosemary. Don't be shy. Rosemary makes this stuff really taste good, I think, personally. And then what I'm going to do one last time, get some more pepper on top on the whole thing. A little cracked pepper. A little more salt in there. There is an absolute beautiful chuck roast waiting to get shredded. Folks, we got it at 275. That's it, preheated. I'm going to put the lid on this thing if I can find it in this mess. Okay. We're going to put the lid on this beautiful meat. Jackie, we're going to cook this 5 to 6 hours on 275. We're going to come back. Make sure you check on it. Give it the old test to your liking. Then we're going to probably add another, depending on the taste, we're going to add another bag of Lipton onion soup and see what it tastes like. Probably put it back in the oven and eat it. There it goes, Bubba. Look at that. 5 to 6 hours, slow cooking. Set our timer. All right, we're going to check this out. It's been 5 hours, just over 5 hours at 275. I've not touched it, not looked at it. This is going to be a first. I mean, it could be ready. I said anytime between 5 and 6 hours, so we're going to check it out. So, ready? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Whoa! Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It looks cooked. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, is that tender. Oh, Jackie.
I don't know if it's cooked.
She doesn't know if it's cooked. Are you steaming that camera up? You're steaming the camera.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it looks like steam.
No,
anyway, watch this, folks. Watch this coming apart. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Look at that. Oh boy. Tell you, the fat shrinks down to nothing, but oh my goodness, Jackie.
Shred her up.
Look at that. Oh, can I take a bite? Am I allowed to take a bite? I'm not allowed to take a bite on camera, right?
It's not done.
It is not done, she says.
And you can't put that fork back in.
Oh my. It's done. We're going to shred it right now, and I'll put it back in there for a little bit. But let's just take 2 forks. We're going to add a little bit of salt. We're definitely going to add some more of the... So we're just going to shred this up here. Because after all, what we were after was shredded beef, and it is just falling apart.
Steaming now.
Yeah, don't let it steam up. But at 275, if you get huge pieces of fat like this, you can leave it in for flavoring, but don't serve that up on the plate. At least I don't want to eat that. And what you're going to find is that 5 pounds of meat really shrunk. So if you're feeding a lot of people, you're going to want to really, probably, oh, look at that, Jack. I know it looks really browned up on top because I didn't baste it at all, which you really don't have to. I think that char on the top, even after the browning, is really, really nice. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I just wish we had more, to be honest. I mean, this is, again, I keep saying 5 pounds shrinks down quite a bit. But look at that. Oh boy, that looks so tender. Jackie, I mean, you want to try it with the fork? No. It is so, look at, I'm not even putting any, no pressure.
And just get a good view, it's steaming.
You can't get a good view?
No,
She's got steam, folks. Look at this. I mean, it is just coming apart like absolute goodness. Look at that. Oh boy. Look. Shred it to your liking. I like it pretty shredded. Some of that fat. I'm going to let it soak up in all that beautiful goodness of juices. 2 packets of Lipton soup. Not just the one, because it's not just enough for my liking. Some people put pepperoncinis and do different stuff, but we're going to put this back in. We're going to mix it. I can smell it. And we're going to let that absorb some of the onion flavor. Look at that, Jack. Some of that fat chopped up in there. Then we're going to salt this sucker good. And I can't believe that's all the meat, a 5 pound, all that. That's all we got. I can't believe it shrunk down. But that's one thing with chuck. A lot of fat turns into the, you know, it just cooks down. That is it, folks. About a little over 5 hours. I think it turned perfect. That was 5 pounds, so we'll let that cook up. Put the lid on. So I am full. Jackie forgot to film when the stuff was ready, so I pigged out. So just for the gram, for the video, that's what it looks like right there, okay? Jackie can see it, chasing me around. We're gonna try it. Very tender. However, the folks that are gonna try this at home, a little bit salty. I think I added too much salt at the end. I added the extra packet of Lipton soup. What I failed to do with that extra packet of soup, Jackie?
Add water?
I didn't add water to it or any more beef broth. Didn't want to add beef broth, but had I added water with that Lipton soup, the second pack, it would have been 100% a home run. A lot of flavor, very tender. The 5 hours was perfect, you know. You cook it, everything worked out perfect. However, again, the second pack of Lipton soup, just add some more water.
I mean, if you like salt.
If you like salt, it just got to be a little salty for me. Or I would have gave myself a 10 out of 10, but I'm going to give myself 7.5 out of 10 just because I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Cook fresh, cook often, and keep cooking with TGG.